If you're an Amazon seller and you're wanting to scale into videos and create more videos to use for ads or organic placements on Amazon, then you gotta keep watching this video because I'm about to be talking with Vince from Trivium, who, if you don't know what Trivium is, they're an agency that manages a lot of Amazon PPC ads. So Vince knows what he's talking about. He also used to work for Helium 10, where he did a lot of PPC management and stuff like that for Helium 10. So he definitely is an expert in this space with running ads, and he knows a lot about video placements for ads, and we're gonna be talking about some organic placements as well. So if that sounds interesting to you, then stick around, keep watching this video, and let's go ahead and jump into it first by me telling you who I am, then I'll introduce you to Vince, and then we'll start sharing some knowledge bombs on video placements and how to best put videos and create videos for Amazon marketing purposes. Real quick, if you don't know me, my name is Ian Smith and I run an Amazon creative agency called Evolve Media Agency. At EMA, we completely revamp Amazon listings by doing top-tier product photo and video shoots that greatly increase PPC ad performance simply by boosting the product detail page's conversion rate. We also build out brand story sections, Amazon storefronts, and create off-Amazon marketing funnels. So if you want free access to our Amazon listing checklist, then go to amzchecklist.com. And if you want to book a free consulting call where you'll get a free Amazon listing audit, then go to amazchecklist.com. So now let's carry on with the video and let me introduce you to Vince. What's up, Vince? Thanks for jumping on this video with me, man.
Hey, Ian, how are you doing? Good to be here.
Doing good, man, doing good. So the viewers know in this video, we're gonna be sharing some new video placements that Amazon has recently rolled out here in the year 2023. You're gonna be talking about the ad placements, and I'm gonna be talking about more about the organic placements and what's new and how sellers can overall leverage these new placements to give more information to shoppers and stand out from the competition and overall make the shopping and buying experience a lot easier. So let's go ahead.
Absolutely.
Before we jump into that, tell us, what do you guys do over at Trivium?
So Trivium Group, if you guys haven't heard of us, it's basically a PPC agency that Mina Elias launched a couple years ago. Mina is a kind of a, I don't want to say a giant in the space, but he's definitely become in the past couple of years. I got to know him when I was back at Helium 10 and working on PPC. And he's just he was super proficient at running his own PPC. So he launched this agency really to help sellers of all size, really drill down into what their strategy should be, what their need, and get them the sales at scale that's going to be the most effective for their business. And he does broad work. We do everything from obviously auditing the listing to see what improvements need to be made for PPC to be effective, all the way through if they're a big enough brand, maybe even testing some DSP placements for them as well. So I came on board specifically to help with the content. If you guys follow Trivium, Mina produces a lot of content, lots of reels, lots of YouTube videos. And so, when I left Helium 10, that's kind of the thing that I really loved doing, was the training and the marketing collateral. And so he said, hey, Vince, why don't you come over and do the same thing here at Trivium Group? And here I am, been doing this since February.
Awesome. Well, cool, man. Well, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'll go ahead and kick things off with that first organic placement that is new that I'm really loving right now, and that is premium A+ content. So I recently put out a YouTube video talking all about the different premium A+ content modules that you have, and one of my most favorite modules that you can now do with premium A+ content is a video slider. So you can basically have like a horizontal slider. You could put I think it's up to 6 videos in this overall slider, and each little video can be short. It can be drilling down on one particular feature and benefit that you want to show. But basically being able to put 6 videos in one module allows you to maybe have a video for social proof, a video for an unboxing, show your packaging, a video for the ingredients in your product and things like that. Wow. So I love premium A+ content. You do have to have a brand story across pretty much all of your ASINs, and then I think you need to have A+ content for at least 15, and then you can be approved for premium A+ content. But try to get that process going if you haven't yet, because having more video in your premium A+ content section is going to greatly set you apart from your competition and make the shopping experience a lot better. So that's my first organic video placement. What do you got, Vince?
That's awesome. It's interesting you say that. I knew that video was allowed now in the A+ content. I did not realize it was in a carousel style. That's awesome. I learned something new today, guys. So you just talked about your favorite. So my new favorite is, again, in the vein of video, this is what we're talking about, all the video placements on Amazon. So everyone knows video ads are typically when you're doing a search in the middle of the search results page. Like that's what we're used to. But we're now seeing a lot also on the bottom of the page. So now on the search results, they're seeing middle and typically in the bottom. That's 2 chances even for the same brand, depending on how they're marketing, to show up on a search result. However, earlier this year, there's also a top of search video placement. So literally right below the search bar, there's a video now that you can actually, take advantage of, the video placement. So, which is amazing. On mobile, it takes up the whole screen. So if you're doing a search and you happen to win that placement, your video ad can be prominent right below that customer search. Super, super powerful. Now, it is a newer ad type and it has some restrictions. You need to be, number one, you need to be brand registered to run this type of campaign, but you also need to have a store. So this particular ad type only goes to a store. So Amazon's really trying to focus on, more of their branding aspects of what they're doing. And I think that's one of the reasons why they said, hey, this top of search video placement is going to go to a store. And that's, the standard sponsor brand ad, that's where it used to go. If you clicked on, an image or a logo in that, standard sponsor brand ad, it would go to a store. So they're just kind of following suit with that. I've done a couple of videos recently on that. There's a couple other, minor nuances with that type of campaign. But I think I'm seeing a lot of success with it with my clients. And we're doing A/B testing. We're kind of seeing, because that top of search placement can also actually technically appear in the middle of the page as well. But, depending on how you set it up, it's still kind of early days. And the reporting is still a little bit sparse, but for anyone that's doing video and if you already have video, which if you don't, definitely get in touch with you, it's a no-brainer to me to further that branding aspect of video, which is, I think is the most powerful aspect of this type of campaign.
Yeah. I mean, when a strategy, if you guys do want to test around with that, one strategy I would definitely recommend is create like 3 to 5 videos specifically targeting and talking about specific search terms, right? So it's like, if that's at top of the page in a search results, if they're typing in helmet for kids, or black helmet for kids, and they're being very specific with it, make your video completely match that search phrase perfectly so that it's a no-brainer for them to click on that. And the more congruent that is, making that funnel very just a no-brainer for them to click through, that's going to really give you the best results when you're running, ads that are like right under that exact search result.
Absolutely. And I just, since we're covering all the video placements for ads, yes, also, search results are the most prominent, but there are also video placements on the product detail pages. So both with sponsor brand ads and sponsor display now as well, you can actually get your videos on your competitors' detail pages, which is pretty powerful. I'm still kind of looking for the sponsored display version of it. Again, I am running it with my clients. I do see that there's data there, but whenever I go to the listing, I can actually find it. So to me, that tells me it's something that Amazon is still, it's in beta. They're still beta testing it out. But again, if you've already got some videos that are, geared towards ads, right? And when I say that, I mean, an ad, a video ad is very specific. It's a very specific funnel. You're really trying to grab the attention really pretty quickly of the shopper. And that's why we say best practices for those are maybe 10 seconds, because people have short attention spans. Yeah. So if you have those types of ads or videos, test them. It's a mistake, I think, not to test them on this sponsor brand product targeting version and the sponsored display product targeting version, which again, whenever we say product targeting, that means ASIN targeting, which means other competitors' listings. So, I guess another tip is to also take advantage of the video ad placements that are on the product detail pages of other products.
Yeah. Well, one video ad, or not ad, sorry, organic video placement on the listing that I would mention is one that a lot of sellers don't even know is possible, and that's a video inside the customer question and answers section. A lot of people know that section to just be text. You can answer questions that customers have, but you can literally post a video in that section. So if you hired a micro influencer or a company like ours, EMAAMZ.com, but if you want to get some of these FAQ style videos created, you can then publish, a couple of them in the FAQ section, and it's just more ways for you to wow the shopper. You have a video showing a quick unboxing and a setup. Maybe they're asking, how do I set this up? And you have a video there showing setup. You really should have some videos in your FAQ section, and then you got the video in the main section, top left. You can put some videos in there. You got the video slider at the very bottom. You want to fill up that video slider, because if you don't, then your competitors are going to have videos on your listing. So there's a couple of extra organic video placements for you.
Now, what about UCG video? Is that something that you really kind of think is powerful for? Because I'm seeing more and more of that.
Yeah, and just so it's user-generated content, UGC. But
UGC.
Yeah, it's definitely huge. It's definitely very powerful because it builds a lot of trust. It kind of makes the shopper believe that everybody's talking about your product because they see 5 different people making videos about your product. So yes, user-generated content is huge for trust building, social proof, and overall getting more features and benefits across to the shopper. So yeah, I would definitely recommend invest in getting those kind of photos and videos created.
Cool. So we've covered the videos that are on the search result pages, which can now be up to 3. We've got the product detail pages, which you can have video, obviously, in the creative section, right? Showing the images. You've got a couple of different ad placements now, and then you've got the videos at the bottom or in the FAQ section. Is there another spot, or is there another video placement on the product detail page that we're missing? Or I think we covered them all.
So a placement I think is going to come. Amazon is getting all into video. They really are rolling out more and more video placements as we're moving forward in time, right? And I think the brand story section is a very new section still. Within the last year, maybe 2 years, but it's a very new section. Right now, you can only have little images in the slider cards. And I really do believe that eventually there will be a video that you can put in the brand story section. And then also with Amazon posts, that's also a pretty new little section part of Amazon. So right now you can only post images as an Amazon post, but I really do believe soon Amazon's going to roll out videos. And because all the other platforms, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, they're all doing these short little stories type of videos where they're usually vertically shot, less than 60 seconds. I wouldn't doubt that Amazon is going to roll out stories or some kind of short form content like that will be in line with their Amazon posts. So those are just predictions. I'm making brand story videos, Amazon post videos, and maybe some more social media type of placements.
I like it. So the last area that I can think of is the store, right? Your Amazon store is another area where you can place your videos. So, and I've seen them, and I'm sure you watched them, the evolution of that, the videos, the placements, the sizes of them keep growing and keep changing. So I probably would also predict that's going to continue to grow, on the Amazon store. And so, long story short, there's a lot of video placements.
Yeah, what we recently did for a client was we did a big project for them. We did a lot of photos, a lot of videos, and they have like 3 different pillars. I think it's actually 4 different pillars of their overall brand. So we created 4 videos for them. One is for they sell basically reusable bags. So we created one video specifically talking about all of their black bags, one video specifically talking about their heavy duty, very thick bags, and then one video for like their lighter duty kind of clear bags, and then another video for brand all-encompassing. So what we did when we created these videos is when we built a storefront for them, the main homepage of the storefront, we used that brand video, and that was like talking about all the different types of bags that they offer. Then in the nav bar of the storefront, there was one page dedicated to the black bags. So at the top of that page, we put our video talking about all about the black bags. Then on the next page, the next navigational page was talking about their heavy duty. So we put that video that we made all about their heavy duty. So if you have these different like product categories or like pillars of your different products, you can really create videos around that, and then using those videos on your storefront to really just make it all organized, make it all concise, and help the shopper just fully understand, how each of these different bags are different, and really help the shopper make a decision as to which one they want to purchase.
Absolutely. That's very smart. Yeah. Videos just, I see it as continuing to grow on Amazon. They're continuing to make more and more placements for it, whether it be through the ads, whether whether it be through, organic placements. So, definitely think that, in working with Trivium and working with my own clients, video is just, it's so key. Like it makes sense. It's the best way to showcase, this is what your product is. This is what it does. This is what you might look like using this product. It's the only, besides just, really good creative, it's the best way to show the shopper in the shoes of a person using that particular product.
Yeah, and before we wrap up, I just want to mention 2 more last little placements that I know of. Amazon Live, which is basically like a live streaming platform where a lot of micro influencers will, showcase products and talk about products, and you can sponsor these influencers, and they're not too expensive, and you can have them talk about your product on live. Then you can grab that video snippet and use it on your listing, use it as an ad, however you want. So Amazon Live may be something that you want to look into if you're looking to sponsor and get some more user-generated content. The other type of video placement or video strategy that I would definitely recommend to you is from a retargeting standpoint. So say that somebody visited your listing, saw it at one point, viewed or added to cart or purchased it in the past or something like that, right? You want to retarget them with your video. Now this is really powerful if you have a consumable product that they can buy over and over. You want to stay top of mind with them so that they buy your product again and not your competitor's product again. But retargeting those people that either bought or viewed one of your products with one of your videos and having a wide variety of your videos to show different videos to them. You don't just want to retarget with the same video over and over and over because that gets boring and they end up not even watching it. But having different videos really can help you build that trust and credibility and show that you're a leader with your brand and your overall product category. Absolutely. And the retargeting aspect is something that I talk about quite a bit with the sponsored display. That is the campaign type that you can use to do retargeting. And even if I find it useful even after like busy seasons, like if you've got a seasonal product and you've got maybe multiple types of products that you can cross-sell, then, making sure you're doing retargeting ads to people who have maybe viewed your products or purchased some of your products before can be super powerful. So if you can do that with, videos that really, really, highlight, what they're looking for, that's definitely powerful. Before we wrap up, there is one, strategy, we're talking about for 2023. You talked about, and especially at launch, super important, look at relevant search terms, look at the things that you actually want to be found for and kind of gear your video to that specifically. Another thing that I've been, teaching is, look at and this is for people that have been running campaigns for quite some time. So it's a little bit more of an advanced strategy, but, we could do all the best keyword research in the world, but sometimes some keywords that we think are going to work don't work, and things that we'd never even thought of actually end up appearing in your search term report with sales. So I've been advocating, take a look at that data every once in a while. And if you see specific things that are, popping up in maybe some long tail keywords and maybe not a large chunk of sales, but if you can see like an aspect or a particular feature, say you've got like a bedside table, right? You've got a table that, you can use inside of your bed, and it actually folds away and so you can tuck it away, but you don't have that folding feature in the video, but you see in your search term report, oh, look, I got a lot of sales from people looking for folding or foldable or things like that. That is an indicator to you, oh, wow, if I actually just had creative, and it could be a static image of it folded or video showing it folding, you can create something custom in pretty easily, and because it can be pretty short, it's very specific to what they're looking for, and then just create PPC campaigns very specific to those terms that you already have sales. It's kind of like there's no risk to it because you already see, oh wow, I've got sales, but I haven't actually highlighted this one feature that I'm seeing from these sales. So that's a tip and strategy that I think as people are getting more into video and using resources like you to create the videos, I think that could be another way to just add incremental sales to your overall business. Yeah, awesome. I love that tip for sure. And so Vince, before we end this video, any kind of offer that you can make to where they can reach out to you guys, and any kind of free thing that you guys give away? Yeah, so Trivium does do a free PPC audit. So pretty simple. You just go to the website, look for audit. We'll give you the link. And with a few basic questions, our team can just look at the listing, do some research on the back end, and then come up with a full audit for you. Whether or not we take on your account, you get basically a free audit out of it, which can be pretty powerful because if you don't know what you don't know, then you can't correct it. Yeah. Sure. All right, great. Well, thanks, Vince, for jumping on this video with me. Hopefully you guys watching got some value from this, and I guess we will catch you in the next video.